Shout out to our patrons for all the support. We love you. If you'd like to support us as well and see your name here, you can hop over to our Patreon and join us for as little as $5 a month. You'll get access to episodes early, bonus content, and all sorts of other goodies.
Despite the seemingly family-friendly subject matter, this podcast isn't for kids, and may include references to intense material. Alright, it's a brand new episode of Not Easy Being Greenlit. Hey, look at that, we're talking about Muppets. Maddie, what do you have to say today?
Hey, I got some Muppets. This is a pitch for a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, that's all I'll say.
Oh, you're gonna keep yours a secret? I was gonna keep mine a secret.
Oh, no, I can tell you.
Oh.
I am doing the children's classic, Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh my god.
The first one.
The first one.
Hopefully that's not your secret book, right?
Maddie, we're in luck. Because I was gonna do Roderick Rules.
Oh, shit.
We got it. Double whammy.
Fuck. Let's go. Okay, let's get it.
I'm kidding. I'm not doing Roderick Rules.
I thought we mind melded for a sec.
No.
Damn.
I am doing something of high art, I'll have you know, not this pitiful peasant squabbles over at the Diary of a Wimpy Kid fandom. Absolutely not. Do you think there's a Diary of a Wimpy Kid fandom? Do you think people have, like, Greg Heffley sonas?
You know what? When I was looking up images for my PowerPoint, I did find, like, a make yourself in Diary of a Wimpy Kid style
Yes!
generator. So
Do you think there's a Diary of a Wimpy Kid fandom discourse?
there must be.
Oh my god.
There is. You know what? There is, because they in the lesser movie, obviously not as good as the one we're about to make, they changed Roderick actors, and I know that there is in fact discourse over that.
I don't think there's a whole lot of discourse because obviously there is one true Roderick.
You mean discourse about the falling out of the friendship between Greg and Rowley when they fought over the Zooey Mama comic? Yeah, I think there's discourse there for sure.
Maddie, when we get to that part of your pitch, call upon me to say what needs to be said in the voice that needs to be said. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I assume it's Fozzie.
Nope.
Okay, I guess we'll figure it out then. We'll see how this goes.
Can I just say I've made some bold choices. I've come to the end, the current end. The future is infinite. I've come to the end of my Muppets movie journey, and I decided to be bold this time.
Okay.
Live my truth. So there might be some hot takes in here casting wise. You're just gonna have to roll with the punches.
All right, let's get in there. Let's go talk to Nathan.
Okay.
Nathan, we are here to do some Muppet pitches. Give me that pen you're holding.
He needs a pen. He was gonna write something down before this.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to say it that way. That was kind of...
I threw it out the window. Always expect the unexpected when you're dealing with us, Mr. Hatfield.
Yeah.
You think that just because we're in our, I was about to say sophomore slump, senior year, we're not going to be kicking? We got all kinds of spontaneous energy still left in us.
My grandmother gave me that pen right before her death about 25 years ago, so...
Okay, well, it's just sitting in the parking lot, and the parking lot's not going anywhere, so don't get too choked up about it, Life moves on. Life finds a way.
Anyway, let's do some of the Muppet things. Maddie, give us your Muppet pitch. You go first.
Hi, by the way. Hello. Nice seeing you
we
both.
get the decorum and whatnot. Who cares?
You can't just come in here, throw my grandmother's pen out the window, and then just carry on like nothing's happened, and not even say hello. This is not how it works.
I was actually going to ask. I didn't get that casserole recipe from your wife last week. She said she was going to Facebook message me, but she didn't. So.
Oh, so you're not even here to say hi to me?
I am, but I'm
wife.
just also saying, hey, while we're here, now would it be nice if you had a pen to write down the recipe for me? Yes, but we move on.
Hey, Maddie, can we sidebar for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Maddie, did you notice? Also, I meant to talk about this earlier with you. Did you notice when we went over to Nathan's house that his wife was just like a bag of straw with a cartoon face drawn on it?
Yeah, impressive casserole for like a straw person.
That too, but
That's
also
weird,
it's weird that this guy has a fake wife.
I mean,
Okay.
Who among us could judge if my wife, a fake wife? What are you gonna do?
All right, you referenced Bora, and that made me forget what I was talking about. Anyway, let's do some pitches.
I'm just full of them. Okay, Nathan, here's what I got for you. Yes, I have thrown all the spaghetti at the wall for this, and it all stuck. I'll say it. Today I'm pitching Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first one.
Interesting.
The
first movie?
first book, which will become the first movie in a long series, ultimately surpassing the current Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, which is irrelevant. Okay, I'm going to skip the plot synopsis on this one. Everybody knows Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Lots of fun things happen in the book. Cheese touch. He's in middle school.
Zooey Mama.
There you go. Yes. First off, with our casting, we have Statler and Waldorf as Greg and Rowley, respectively.
Oh my God!
We're going to do something interesting here, which we've never seen before in the Muppets universe. This is going to be sort of a retrospective, right? So we'll start out, much like a Barbie movie, we'll start out with Statler and Waldorf in their current old age, in their prime, like a fine wine. And then they'll sort of, they'll tell this story to each other, they'll recall, and then the whole movie will technically be a flashback, and we'll see them in their younger years. In middle school as Greg and Rowley.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Such a good idea.
What can I say? I'm a genius. I poured my soul into this one. Let me tell you, boys. Statler and Waldorf. Greg and Rowley. Best friends, lovers even, who knows. Okay, moving on swiftly to the family. We have Pepe as Roderick and Bean Bunny as Manny. Two people I'd love to punt. Then we have Miss Piggy and Kermit as the parents, Susan and Frank Heffley. This is great. They can ham it up. They can finally be married on screen. We don't actually get to see that a lot, right? This is a family film. It's beautiful. And then we have all of Greg's little friends from school. We have Chip, the IT guy from the Muppets ABC, as Fregley, who's that like weird kid. He goes to his house once and he's weird. We all know of Fregley. Then we have Janice as Holly Hills, which is the sort of nice girl that I think Greg has a crush on. And then returning in her role as Patty Farrell, the annoying girl, we have Lane McNeil, because I think she knocked it out of the park the first time. And do I care that she's probably older now than she was when she did the first movie? No.
We're doing a Pen 15. It's fine.
She can ham it up with the best of them. And she fucking nailed this. And I think she should reprise her role. I think she would play well with the Muppets as well. And then in terms of songs, only two songs I can really think of. A Cheese Touch song and a Zooey Mama song. And then there would be one important musical moment, like a large orchestral backing, but no lyrics for, there's a bit of tense dialogue shared between Greg and Rowley at one point. Aidan, do you mind demonstrating a taste of what this line might be?
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
Touching, moving, thrilling, incredible. Thank you, Aidan. That was great. And that's my pitch. That's it. Bang, bam, boom. Zip, zap, zop. We got characters, we got songs, we got touching. Moment. Nathan, questions?
I really thought I was going to have some questions, and I was going to, have some thoughts. And turns out on this one, head empty, and in a good way, because
good. I'm glad to hear it.
You added twists in there that I wasn't expecting, and I think also reframes the entire story in a way that will interest everybody.
Thank you.
And also the fact that there's very limited songs, and I think, I honest to God have nothing to say.
Thank you. That is the highest of compliments coming from you, sir. The head empty, that's the state I wish I was in at all times when I was watching movies. So it means a lot.
Wait, you don't enjoy watching movies?
I feel like if my dome was empty, then, I would be able to absorb the movie a little bit better. Because there's nothing else going on in there. It's only movie.
We have a program that we're working on to actually...
Do you need...
We can just
test subject. Is there like a trial I could sign
Yeah, I
up
figured
for?
we could talk later. I think it would be really cool.
Sell
Because
my
I think
thing to Disney, I'll
Maddie,
do it.
do not be alone with this man.
I'm not. And I don't want to be alone with my thoughts either. So
God.
I'm emptying my brain.
Yeah, no. Maddie wouldn't be alone. I mean,
No,
you could
no,
also
no,
it's
I'm
not. I'm not in
good.
charge.
Don't get your brain emptied with me.
No, I think I won't.
Well, it'll be fun. We'll make a day of it. We'll go get our brains emptied, and then we'll go to Chili's or something.
Yeah, we call it the BBEP, the Big Brain Empty Program.
Ooh.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Yeah, no, it's a like a Disney
Yeah,
Corp
I
thing
know.
that we're
I know.
testing.
How long have you been working on this, Nathan?
13 years.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do my pitch now.
Yeah, Aidan kept It's a Secret, and I'm so excited to hear it.
After the ad break. There's no ads. It's just me saying some stupid shit.
Cool.
Hi, welcome to the mid-break of the show. It's me, Aidan, from the podcast, you know. This is the part of the show where we would put ads if we had any, but for some reason we can't find any sponsors, and I can't imagine why. So in lieu of those, this is where I plug some of the other stuff that we have going on, and as a reward for sticking around, you get an exclusive Muppet fact. So you may be aware, but this is an offshoot of Maddie and I's other podcast, Lore Folk, where we talk about cryptids and paranormal encounters. We have a Patreon with the same name, a Twitch channel where we stream regularly, twitch.tv/lorefolkgaming. You should check it out. We also have a YouTube channel, which is where some of you may even be listening to this right now, where we upload a variety of videos including tier lists, Twitch highlights, and animations based on the audio from Lorefolk and this show right here. Also, be sure to check out Nathan's show, Something Like a Brother, which is available wherever you get your podcasts. And now for this episode's exclusive Muppet fact. Anyway, back to the show.
Is it just you saying some stupid shit and then it cuts
Yeah,
back?
cut back
or-
right after you said what you just said.
Oh, no.
So today, I bring you high art in the form of the Muppets adaptation of the tragedy of Orpheus and Eurydice. We have 5 characters. As Orpheus, we will be bringing on Walter. For Hades, we will have Kermit. For Eurydice, we will have we have this actress. She's from Broadway. She's done some things. Maybe you haven't heard of it. Her name's Ava, and I'll just leave it at that. And she's our human. And then for Persephone, we have Miss Piggy. And then for Hermes, we have Gonzo and Rizzo standing on each other's shoulders. And so for the music, I was thinking, actually, it might be a fun, creative decision to actually have people dub over the voices of the Muppets. And so I was thinking someone along the lines of Patrick Page as Kermit, just throwing it out there. He was in Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark. I don't know if you've ever heard of that show, but he was in that. He played Green Goblin. Great actor. I think he'd really nail being Kermit's dub voice. It's kind of like an anime. It's like an anime dub. It's just a new thing we're trying. We also have a lot of great people like Andre DeShields, who I think would be great to dub over. Let's say both Gonzo and Rizzo. I think he'd be really good for that. It'll be just one. We'll just do one voice, but both of them will be talking at the same time. And just a bunch of people like that. Amber Gray, I think would be great to voice over Miss Piggy's part. And.
Hey, Aidan. Hey, can we sidebar for a sec?
Uh-huh.
Hey, it kind of seems like you're just putting up a Hades Town movie. With the original cast, almost.
What? No! And that's ridiculous, Maddie. How dare you accuse me of that? Let me finish my pitch, okay? So also I think that maybe what we should do is actually we should have these dub actors also stand physically in the places where the characters would be standing in the movie. So, it'll be Patrick Page, he'll be in, a Hades costume, and also he'll have, a little Kermit bandana on. So for our music, I've tapped into a little indie musician named Anais Mitchell. And we were thinking of getting to direct the film Rachel Chafkin.
Is this a fucking joke to you? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Who am I? Nathan Hatfield? If that is your real name? I am the man who's gonna take you down. And I'm ending this godforsaken company's horrible scheme. You think you can erase our brains with that fucking program? I know who you are. I've been investigating you this entire time. I found all the clues. I've solved the mysteries. And I will now bring this company to the ground with this podcast, for I have exposed you!
Oh boy, you got too close again, Nathaniel. Thought you could cover it up before I'd notice, but you were too late. Go dispose of the bodies, Goofy. We can't have any loose clones running about. We got lucky they sorted themselves out last time, but we can't count on that again. What do you got there? Some sort of transmission device? Nobody will believe any of this anyway.